Previously on Virtue's Last Reward, we picked our first colored door, and we found out who was phone. I think we're pretty much done with this puzzle. Yeah, now we can just go on in. Alright, you silvery bastard, time to meet your doom. Let's do this. Yeah! Damn, you're excited. Hey, don't misunderstand me. I'm just really anxious to find a clue in there. Aren't you? You want to let me do it then? I'm sorry. Called out by Fi. Please, just let me have this. And get on with it. Heard for hints on the poster. Okay. Green try and left the review up or down. Let's get started. Oh boy. Alright. What is going on in here? Okay. This is adult content. Okay. Oh, hello. That's an 8. Ankle, that's a 9. Ooh. 8, 9. Where are the other points? There's a circle. And here? Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Thank you, Sigma. Calm down, Sigma. Jesus, Sigma. Damn. Look away for a second and you've scratched it all off. Yeah. I noticed some things that might be clues, so I kept going. You mean these marks on her arms and legs? Yeah. There are 4 of them. A star, a circle, diamond, and a triangle. Hey, what are you doing? You've already scratched it all off. No, I'm not done yet. Sigma, this blue part still needs to go. Sigma. 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 I don't think that part's going to come off. No matter how hard you scrape. It'll get me demonetized, Sigma. Jesus, dude. What do you think these 4 shapes mean? Star has a 6. Circle has a 1. Diamond has an 8. The triangle has a 9. Do you know what this is? Star, circle, diamond, triangle. Have you seen these anywhere before? Yes, actually. Circle is a 1. Star is a 6. Diamond is an 8. Triangle is 9? Triangle is 9. So if you go in order of those shapes, that's what we get. Left knee, on the other hand, is an 8. Left arm is a 1. Right elbow is a 6. Right ankle is the 9. So we got 2 different codes from that. Interestingly. So I suppose we should be able to go back to our room and finish this off. It's just a question of how, I suppose. Let's bring this up. So 1689, if we can do that. Fail. Alright, let's do 8169. Oh. What should I do? Well, that right? 1, 6, 8, 9. What happens if we plug it in on the phone? Nothing. Alright then. Circle, star, diamond, triangle. Circle, star. Star is upside down, if that means anything. Alright. Oh. Wait a minute. Do I need to flip the 6 and the 9? 9, 8, 6. There we go. Puzzling good day. Yes! It opened. Oh. It's just like the code we saw in the Ambidex room. It's a different code, of course, but it looks really similar. It's probably opened the safe. Okay. Safe password get. Huh? It's locked again. The input thing is turned off too. Why'd that happen? So 8196. Fail. I got one password. Yeah, 8. Right ankle's 9. I mean, this has to be the order for the secret code, right? So what did we do wrong? I think we're probably done with this. What? Okay. That. Just making sure I got my numbers right. Room 3, culprit is... Let's just go check on this. Unless we have to reverse the order of... I don't know. Alright, hold on. I mean, the one thing I haven't tried yet is just... We've done mirror image everything else. I thought the room order was going to be a part of this, but... 9, 8... Next one? Because already tried... Yeah, okay. The fuck? Because already tried just about everything else. Here. Whoa, so this number works too. Color is different though. Huh? This one's different. Shapes are different, and so is the placement. Hey, I'm pretty sure this is for the safe too. Gotta make sure to remember that. Okay. Got that secret password. This one wasn't exactly intuitive, but whatever. Entering the password. So let's do star, moon, moon. This is the escape one, I believe. Oh wow, yes, it opened! Man, what good is a victory dance if there's no one there to see it? I'm lonely. Oh well, I'll just have a look inside. Wait a minute. I looked through the stuff in here without telling Fi. They may be suspicious later. You took something when we weren't looking. Yeah, those are two bad sites I really don't want to be on. I think I'll just go get them before I go through it. Well, that was easy enough. Hey, what's this? Did you open this, Sigma? Yeah, who else could have? Why didn't you tell us sooner? What? Forget about it, Alice. Let's just see what's in there. What's this thing? Oh, a map. It says Floor A. We can look at it more later. There's more stuff in the safe. Why don't we get all of it before we start going through it? Good idea. Looks like we've got a card. Whoa, make that 2 cards. Ambidex room, very handy. This is one of those cards for the AB rooms. See, it says Ambidex room right there. So it does. Then we can use these to open the AB rooms. Yes. But how are we supposed to get back there? The door to the warehouse is still locked. I think the answer to that question is in the safe. Check out this note. Here are a few more rules for you. Once you've opened a door, you can hop through it as many times as much as you like. The chromatic doors are like that too. Once you open them, even I can't keep you from going in and out of them. Any color bracelet can go through them, and as many people as you like. But, you have to escape before you can take advantage of this free reign rule. Once you've activated a chromatic door and gone through it to the puzzle beyond, it won't let you go back until you solve the puzzle. I see. So once we can get out of the crew quarters, we can head back to the warehouse. Right? Yeah, seems like it. And this key is how we're gonna get out of here. Right. So this key will open the door at the end of the hallway. Hey! Let's go. Wait! What about this book on top of the safe? Oh, it's a book about cats. But do we have time for that, right, Meow? Meow. Sorry. It's a sort of, I guess you could call it a tick. I've had it since I was young. I wish I was just kidding, but I can't control it. It's not dangerous, though. You're perfectly fine. Not dangerous. You still might die from the cringe, though. Anyway, the book's called Schrodinger's Cat. Don't you mean Schrodinger's cat? Oh, you've heard of it? I think it'd be harder to find someone who hasn't heard of it. For real? Sigma, please. Do you know what it is too, Alice? Of course I do. I was just wondering why this book was here. So what is Schrodinger's cat? It's a quantum physics thought experiment. The book probably discusses the principles the experiment talks about in more depth. See, Erwin Rudolf Joseph Alexander Schrödinger was a scholar of theoretical physics in Austria. He was born in 1887 and... Wait, this is going to be a long story. Yes, thought so. How about we talk about it later then? I mean, we just found the key that'll get us out of here. You do have a point there. Yes, he does. We should leave. Now. Alright, let's go. Wait. Sigma, what are you doing? Let's get out of here. I want to enter the secret password. Are you kidding me? I want to enter the secret password. Yeah, I absolutely did just load my game so I could enter the secret password first. Star, moon, right in the corner. I'll take that. Yes, it opened! Man, look, there's a victory dancer. There's no one around to see it. I'm lonely. Have a look inside. Gold file. Okay. Good. Now, we'll get back to business. And we'll get back to business. Locking successful. I wonder what's inside this time. Okay, now that we actually have our way out. Lock for the door. Right now it says lock. You guys ready? I'm gonna open the door. Okay. I'm ready. Go for it. Alright then. 3, 2, 1. Whew. You found it! Hell yeah. We're here. Made our way down the hallway. At the end, waiting for us. Hey! It's everyone else. Hey, looks like the gang's all here. What's up?
Nothing's up. We left our room, headed left.
And ended up here.
Sigma, let me see that map you found earlier.
Oh, right. All paths end up here, I suppose. Oh. No matter which door we took, all of them led back here.
That's the same as the map we found in the lounge.
The lounge?
Oh, we found something like that too. Our room was an infirmary.
Ooh. That's so. Found ours in the crew quarters.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No.
Oh.
There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
We can exchange information while we're riding the elevator. It is an elevator. It sure is.
What the? Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too.
Oh.
The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
It's primary
These
color
chromatic
time.
doors? Look, there's a box here. It looked like the ones we saw earlier.
Lock. Huh. Yeah, won't budge. They are indeed locked.
And just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh. No, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers. Oh yeah, the time left. Click. 2 hours. Looks like 2 hours. 6 minutes.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
No. Looks like we don't have a choice then.
Yeah?
Gotta head back. Clover, how about you show him that note we found?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Huh?
Huh?
Was it something about supplementary rules? Because we found a note just like that. It was in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too. Imagine the chaos if they were just all slightly different sets of rules. It's in the safe in the crew quarters. Here are a few more rules for you. Once you've opened a door, you can hop through it as much as you like. The chromatic doors are like that too. Once you open them, even I can't keep you from going in and out of them. Any color of bracelet can go through them, and as many people as you like. But, you have to escape before you can take advantage of this free reign rule. Once you've activated a chromatic door and gone through it to the puzzle beyond, it won't let you go back until you've solved the puzzle. If that's true, we can all go back the way we came and get into the warehouse.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
We found some too.
That makes 6 then. 1 for each AB room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
Well,
If you don't like it, stay here. Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Asshole. Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Well, what's it going to be? Are you going to go back with us? Or are you staying here by yourself?
what's it gonna be, Dio?
All right, fine. I'm going.
Oh. Crew quarters. Here we are at crew quarters.
So, this is the crew quarters, huh?
Just
Oh,
as the
hey.
note said.
Just as the
We
note
had
said.
no trouble getting in here.
That
Oh.
means we can go to the infirmary or the lounge.
Yeah, we can check out any of them.
Oh. Eh.
Hey, look, Grandpa! They got a poster of a lady in here. It looks like the ones you got back home.
Fork, cover your eyes.
This one's pretty hot.
Ah.
I think we're talking at least 14, maybe even 15 EU.
What?
Agreed.
I sure would like to take it home with me. Unfortunately, I don't think this is really the time for that. Let's
Yeah.
keep moving.
Whoa, hold on. Grandpa? Since when were they buddies? Or had they always been that close? In other words, they'd known each other before the Nonary game. And if Quark was calling Ten Miyuchi Grandpa, maybe they were even related. Alice and Clover seemed to be close too. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy. I can't wait to get out of here and back to my, grandpa videos.
Oh, you mean the ones you keep in the locked cabinet?
Shh. You're being too loud, Quark. You have to say these things quietly.
He seems so proud of himself, too. I know where you keep your naughty stash, Grandpa. Here we are at the door. Oh, still going comedy. Oh, hey.
Oh, you're finally done? You were taking so long. I hopped off for a little nap.
For yawning? Really? You're just a computer program. You don't get tired.
Hey, B.O. My temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it. So I'd watch my mouth if I were you. Otherwise, well, you really need me to spell it out.
Forget it.
That's a good boy. Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier.
What were we talking about
Namely,
earlier?
how do you get more BP?
Oh, right. We go into the AB rooms, right? Look. We've got some keys for them right here. Kay and Quark have 2 each, so we've got 6 altogether.
But who goes into what room?
It doesn't really matter. Anybody can go into any room.
But there are only 6 rooms.
Didn't I tell you? The 2 members of a pair share the same destiny.
Then you mean both members of a pair need to go into the same room?
Yes.
What do we do after we go into the room?
Play a game.
Sounds so threatening.
Just like it says on the door. You play the Ambidex game!
Wait. What's ambidex supposed to mean anyway?
I would guess it's short for ambidextrous. Most use the word to refer to the ability to use both of one's hands, instead of favoring the left or right. But it can also be taken to mean someone who is duplicitous or two-faced.
It's a game of betrayal, then.
Well, yes, I guess you could put it that way.
Then what's the nonary game?
That refers to the whole enchilada. The nonary game is a game where you try to open the number 9 door and escape. The Ambidex game is just a mini game you play as part of the larger one. Make sense?
Like hell. Shit is confusing.
Is it? Or is it that you're just a few carrots short of a bushel? What do you think, Dio?
You arrogant little bastard.
Well, that's just how I am. So you better get used to it. Now, could I have you all move to the AB room, please? I'll give you more specifics once everyone's inside. I think it'll probably be easier to understand that way.
Alrighty then. Kay, Quark, and myself each gave 1 card to Luna, Alice, and 10 Myoji. Then we headed into the AB rooms. There wasn't really any discussion about who would go into which door, but Fi and I found ourselves heading toward the leftmost room. Looks like everyone else has gone in already. Think we should head in too?
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
I gotta get in there. Okay. Very satisfying sound effects in here.
An Ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
What? This game's got a time limit too? It's a pretty generous time limit by the sound of it. Wait.
Something wrong?
No, nothing. There's no one here.
What are you talking about? Of course there isn't anyone here.
Well, yeah, I know.
Let's get inside.
Yeah, right. What is that? What? You okay, bro?
This looks just like the room we woke up in.
Yeah. Well, there's one thing that's different.
That screen.
Yeah. Looks like there's something on it. The Ambidex game will now begin. To enter your vote, please touch the start button on their screen. Once you have entered your vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open again until the polling period is finished. Well, I guess we're starting.
Shit! What the hell are you doing, you idiot?
Well, what? I just pressed the start button.
Did you even read what it said?
I did, actually. Weren't you listening?
Once you press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes.
Well...
Now, thanks to your stupid ass, we're stuck in here for almost an hour.
Oh, really?
Yes, really.
Oh!
Hey! Looks like everybody's closed their AB gates.
AB gate?
That's the door to the AB room, silly. You're in the AB room right now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be continuing my earlier explanation.
Alright.
Let's get this party started! Let me tell you about the AB game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody. Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or mono a womano. Well, there are 2 people in each pair, aren't there?
So it'll be more of a 2-on-1 battle, I guess.
Now, I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors. For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Alas and went through the cyan door, didn't they? That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Alas. And it goes the other way too. Alas's opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously, that means Potassium and Clevo's enemy will be Camiola.
Potassium. Okay.
Will be
Mooney. Luna. Okay.
I guess enemy
That's okay.
isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally.
What?
What?
Don't get it?
Uh,
Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
okay, Junko.
First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room.
I don't actually know if that's the same voice actor, but the various inflections that's the first thing
You
I thought of.
should see A, ally, and B, betray on it. Do you?
All you guys have to do?
Just pick! Just pick one of those easy options! Your DP will go up or down, depending on what you pick. It's a little complicated, and some of you are a little slow. So, I made this handy chart. The plus and minus are from your point of view. So, let's say you choose ally, and so does your opponent. You get 2 BP, and so do they. And you'll all get a nice warm, fuzzy feeling inside.
Oh.
We call that the best pals outcome. Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Next is what you get if you choose ally, but your opponent chooses to betray. If that happens, you lose 2 BP, and they get 3. We call that the stupid jerk face outcome. Somebody did that to me. Let's skin them and stew them with some taters.
Whoa.
The third choice is the opposite of that. It's when you choose betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses ally. This time, you're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who loses 2. We call that the serves them right outcome. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty about.
Nothing at all.
And finally, the very last scenario. This is when you choose betray, and so does your opponent. If that happens, neither of you gets or loses anything. Absolutely 0 change in BP. Boring. We call this the why even bother outcome. As the game master here, this is the situation I want to avoid the most. You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you? No, let me explain. Remember how I told you that both people in a pair share a destiny? Well, that applies here too. The 2 of you only get 1 vote. You get to choose once between ally or betray. That doesn't mean you split your points, though. You both get 3 points, or lose 2 points, or whatever. In other words, what you see on this chart is what you get.
Fair enough.
Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, actually, there's a little bit more, but it'll just have to wait, I guess.
Okay then. What? Why does it have to wait?
Hush now. It'll be okay.
No, it won't.
30 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
That explanation took 15 minutes.
Anyway, I've gotta hop along now. Don't do something harebrained and wait until the last minute. You got plenty of time, so think it out. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice trust.
Or have a nice betrayal. Depending upon your perspective. Man, what are you going to do?
About the AB game?
Yeah. Should we choose ally or betray?
Yeah, it's a tough call. This is really kind of an interesting game. Seems like it's based on the prisoner's dilemma.
What's that?
You've never heard of it?
Of course not.
It's a thought experiment that uses game theory to examine why people do or don't cooperate. Let's say Apple and Banana have committed a serious crime.
Oh, that poor Apple. Apple and Banana?
I just gave them the first names I thought of. They don't mean anything? Anyway, Apple and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another. In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other. And they're not like telepaths or something. So that's the setup. You following me?
Yeah, keep going.
So, a detective shows up. He visits each cell and tells them both exactly the same thing. It goes something like this.
You can both clam up if that's what you want. We're gonna have to put you both in the slammer for 2 years if you do. Now, if you flip on your pal over there, tell me everything. I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year. That means your buddy will serve 15, but that ain't your problem, right?
Dojima.
He decides to spill the beans. Goes the other way. He gets 1 year. And you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese. You're probably wondering if both of you confess. Well, I can shave off a little time for saving you trouble, but you'll still both do 10 years. So, punk, what's it gonna be? Gonna give me what I want? Or you gonna keep that trap shut? Of course, I told your partner the same thing I just told you. I wonder if you can trust him to keep your cat in the bag. No rush. Give you plenty of time to think about it.
So, that's the prisoner's dilemma?
Yeah. What would you do? Say you were in Apple or Banana's shoes.
Well, My erstwhile criminal associate Banana is going to keep his mouth shut. And the best choice for me is to spill the beans. That way I only serve 1 year. What if he confesses too? And the smart thing would be for me to do the same. After all, if he gets a deal and I don't, then I'll spend 15 years in prison. If I confess, I can shave 5 years off of that. It seems like the best choice is always going to be to confess.
Interesting. But you're forgetting something important.
Which is?
That Banana will be thinking the same thing. So you'll both confess, and you'll both end up serving 10 years. Do you get it? If you both trusted each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years. But because you both made the decision based on your own self-interest, you're going to spend 8 more years in prison. In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level, too. You see now? The AB game.
A game of trust?
Is the prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah. They are pretty much the same thing. If we trust Alice, we can both increase our BP by 2. If we don't trust each other, in the long run, it won't benefit either of us.
Yeah, but this is where it gets interesting. Let's say for a moment all 9 of us are on one team. Who would we be playing against?
0, of course.
Right. So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting 0 in the AB game. If you look at it that way, what would we want to do to beat him?
Ally.
Just look at the point totals. Say we all picked Ally. What would our total points be?
18 points.
Okay.
2 times 9 is 18.
Now let's say one of
points.
the pairs chooses Betray.
Pair pick Betray will get 3 points each. So in total, they'd have 6 points. The solo they betrayed will have 2 points subtracted, so... total gain for that game would only be 4 points. The other 2 groups would choose Ally for that round, right?
Yeah.
So for the other teams, you'll get 6 each, which will give you 2 times 6 is 12, plus 4, 16 points total.
So, what does that tell you?
If you consider all 9 of us to be on the same team, we should all ally. We need to always choose ally to get the most points. When one person chooses betray, the total points we get goes down.
Exactly. In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits.
If each individual acts for their own benefit, then everyone suffers.
If everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively. And eventually, it'll impact them negatively too. If all of us choose Betray, then the group gets 0 points. Ultimately, nobody benefits. Not even the individual. In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone. And they hurt you.
Which is kind of the point of the original prisoner's dilemma, right? Okay, I think I get it. What you're saying is that I should pick ally.
No.
Oh.
I mean the opposite.
What? What?
If you're going to make the most logical choice here, the only option is Betray.
What? Why? You just explained why that was a terrible idea.
No, I didn't. It's not the prisoner's solution. It's the prisoner's dilemma. Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one. You want to pick it, but you can't. A dilemma. If we choose
still relies
ally
on
and
trust.
Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great. All 3 of us will get 2 points. That would be ideal, obviously. And it would help everybody. But what if Alice chooses Betray?
Our BP will go down to 1.
Right. And if that happens, we're screwed. So...
20 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
unless we can be certain that Alice will choose ally, we don't have a choice. We have to choose betray. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain. That means we have to make the rational choice. It would be great to make the right choice, but we can't.
Hey. Did you just say we're screwed? If you don't mind telling me. What did you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens if our BP hits 0, right? I mean, the way you said it sure makes it seem like something's gonna happen. Do you know something? You do know something. What are you hiding? Yeah, you know, there's been something weird about you from the moment we met. I mean, for starters, how'd you know my name?
Oh, knock it off. This is getting old.
I don't care if it's getting ancient. This is important. I don't know you. But you seem to know me somehow. The only explanation I can think of that makes any kind of sense is that you're working with Zero.
What about you?
What?
Are you working with Zero?
Me? Why would you think that?
You're too calm. You wake up trapped in some kind of twisted game and it doesn't even faze you? That hardly seems normal.
Oh, come on. I can ask you the same thing.
Don't change the subject. We're talking about you.
Uh,
Maybe you actually do know me.
What? Where the hell did that come from? Look, I already told you, I've never seen you before in my life. What? Finger point. Nice. What?
Sigma. Just let it go. Our time's up. This is it. Before it ends, I wanted to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me. So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
What? What? What was that?
What's wrong?
I saw
Saw what?
the explosion?
Explosion?
I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was on a timer. You and I were trying to stop it, but we couldn't do anything, and...
Whoa! Sigma! Calm down! What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What is it now?
My head.
It hurts?
Yeah.
You know, you said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room, too.
It didn't just hurt. It felt like it was going to explode.
Are you alright?
I think so.
Maybe you should rest a little.
Yeah. Maybe I could just lay my head on your lap.
Of course. I shouldn't have worried.
Fly and I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. The AB game was forgotten, so I tried to make sense of what I had seen. Had it been real? In any way? Was it just a hallucination? Brought on by stress, or maybe some strange drug they dosed me with while I was out? That seemed real, though. Was it a premonition? I had to stifle a bark of laughter at the thought. Seeing the future. This wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel. This was real life. Things like that didn't happen. I was just tired. The stress of the notary game was probably getting to me, more than Five thought. I was tired, and I was emotional. Hallucination was strange, but really was perfectly understandable. But what if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine? What if it hadn't been a hallucination? I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind running in circles.
Five minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
What the hell was that?
What? Do you need a translator? If you don't vote fast enough, then it'll set your vote to ally. Makes sense? Or do I need to use smaller words?
So if you're planning to pick ally, you don't even really need to go in the AB room.
I guess not. We're already in here, though. So we might as well figure out what we're gonna do. What's it gonna be, Sigma? Ally or betray?
Why are you even asking? Made it pretty clear that we should choose betray.
Well, I didn't say should. I just said we didn't really have a choice.
It's the same thing.
It's completely different. The former is an active opinion. The latter is just passive information.
Whatever. You still want to betray, right?
Yeah.
And why did you ask me? Because we never really finished our conversation from earlier. You said that we'd be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What did you mean by that? Is something going to happen if our BP gets to 0 or something?
We die.
What?
If our BP drops to 0, we die. The needles in our bracelets activate.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How the hell do you know that? So you never said anything about it.
I don't know. I swear, I don't. I know somehow. There's just this feeling I've got. Like, that's what'll happen.
That seems like certainly a universal penalty. Oh, come on, that again? It had to be the same line when I asked you why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there's no way on Earth? Wait, did you see it?
What?
Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition?
What? What the hell are you talking about? You sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
Then you haven't.
Seriously, Sigma, are you okay? I think there's something wrong with you.
This was wrong. Fi was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead, here she was asking me if I was okay. But if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? I groaned. head felt awful. It's like someone had thrown my brain into a food processor and hit puree.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm fine. I'll do it.
You're gonna choose betray, right?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Alright. Take it away.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There's only one possible choice. Wait.